HP-1315 series imaging system and endoscope installation operation video. Components of HP-1315 series imaging system. Taking HP-1315 model as an example. Host, white cap, audio collector, USB flash drive, key and mouse, water bottle holder. For digestive mirrors, DVI cable, SDI cable, power adapter, power cable, foot switch. Overview of the external structure of the host. Positive. Output socket, used to connect a light guide plug. Video input interface, used for endoscopic video signal input. Audio input interface, used to connect to a microphone to achieve sound recording and recording. USB interface, used to connect storage devices, keyboard and mouse, or USB memory. Power button, long press for 3 seconds to turn on, long press for 3 seconds to turn off. Back. DVI and SDI output interface, connected to medical displays or digital TVs through video cables to display high-definition images. USB interface, used for connecting storage devices, keyboard and mouse, etc. Power port, provides stable working power for the host. HP-1315 imaging system installation demonstration. Place keyboard and mouse. Remove the receiver from the bottom of the mouse and connect it to the USB port of the host. Then turn on the mouse and keyboard switches. Installation of water bottle holder. Fix the water bottle holder to the fixing point on the left side of the host with screws. Installation of water bottle. Hang the water bottle on the hanger, ensuring that the slot on the water bottle is inserted into the slot on the hanger. Attach the white cap to the right side of the host. Install power supply. Connect the power cable to the adapter, and then connect the power plug of the power adapter to the power interface of the host in the correct direction. Finally, connect the power cord plug to the socket to complete the overall device connection of the host. Equipment connection and operation function demonstration. Connect the endoscope to the host. Align the light pipe and air pipe of the endoscope with the output socket of the main unit. Connect successfully when you hear the "da" sound and connect. Connect the electrical connector of the endoscope's video cable to the video input interface of the host. Ensure that the white arrow is aligned with the identification of the socket. Connect and lightly press, and hear a "da" sound to proceed. Connect the water bottle. Open the protective cover. Connect the water supply pipe of the water bottle to the air/water supply connector of the digestive mirror, with the large interface facing downwards. Insert and rotate clockwise until the connection is tight. The above connection methods are the same for EGGP-13 series and ECGP-13 series. Equipment startup process. Open the screen. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to enter the password input interface. The default password is 123456. Enter the password and click confirm, and the device will enter the main interface. 4-inch LCD display screen. The left side is responsible for light source control, including switches and brightness adjustment. The right side is responsible for air pump pressure control, including switches and air/water flow regulation. The air pump function is only used for digestive mirrors. Turn on the light source, the device is connected. Add patient function demonstration. Click the second New Medical Records button on the left, and enter your name, sex, age, ID, hospitalization no, and examination site in the pop-up box. Click Save to complete the patient addition process. Demonstration of photography, video recording, and patient folder functions. Short press the preset Pic/Rec button on the endoscope to take a picture of the image. Long press the button to start recording. And long press again to turn off recording. Click on the folder icon and find the corresponding patient folder to view photos and video files. Medical Integrated Terminal Management System. Click on the Case List button, double-click on the selected patient to edit the report. Click on the image to add it to the report. You can edit and input the diagnosis, chief complaint, medical history, endo scene, and other content by yourself. The editing operation method is consistent. Click the Preview button above to preview the report. After checking for accuracy, click the Print button to print the report. A printer needs to be connected to print the report. Report template and image number setting demonstration. Click the Settings button, select System, find the Hospital button and click to enter. In the Template Type selection below, you can change the report template type and number of images. Click the Settings button to save the changes, and you can also edit the diagnostic report title, change the hospital logo, and write the hospital name. Return to the main page, enter patient report editing, and confirm that the report template and number of images have been changed according to the settings. Parameter adjustment. Click on the image parameter adjustment icon to enter the parameter adjustment page. White balance function. Insert the tip of the endoscope into the white balance cup. Click the white balance button to adjust the white balance of the image, and click the Restore WB button to restore the factory white balance value. LED lamp brightness. This function can adjust the brightness of the LED light at the tip of the electronic endoscope. This function is not open to non-LED light source endoscopes. Digital zoom image can zoom in and out of images, adjustable from 0 to 4 levels. Metering mode. Peak, average, and auto can be selected separately. Peak, used to reduce exposure during endoscopic examination when images are overexposed. Average, used to increase image brightness during endoscopic examination when the image brightness is insufficient. Auto, used for adaptive adjustment based on image brightness during endoscopic examination process. Contrast. The color contrast of the image can be adjusted to make the details clearer, enhance the stereoscopic and layered sense of the image, and can be adjusted from -15 to 15 levels. Contour enhancement. Adjustable image sharpness to enhance overall structural clarity, adjustable in levels of -15 to 15. Graphic gain, can adjust the overall brightness and darkness of the image, improve the clarity of image details, adjustable from -15 to 15 levels. After completing the settings, click Save to save the parameters, and click Reset to restore the preset values. Demonstration of advanced image adjustment settings. Click the button on the image to enter the adjustment settings page. IHB. This function can enhance the mucosal vascular morphology of diseased tissues, improve lesion recognition rate, and can be adjusted from level 1 to level 4. Structural ENH. This function can enhance the edge clarity and color contrast of mucous membranes, blood vessels, and lesion structures with adjustable levels 1 to 4. Dark area ENH. This function can improve the clarity of dark areas and distant views in images, enhance the visibility of lesions, and is adjustable in levels 1 to 4. WLNBI. This feature helps improve the accuracy of endoscopic diagnosis in clinical practice and has 4 modes to choose from. Mode 1. This function can enhance the color contrast between shallow microvessels and mid-level vessels, and emphasize the structure of shallow mucosa, making it suitable for long-distance observation. Mode 2. This function can improve the color contrast between mucosa and blood vessels, suitable for long-distance observation. Mode 3. This function can improve the color contrast of mucosal blood vessels, enhance the brightness and structural clarity of the central image, and is suitable for close observation. Menu. Based on different departmental scenarios and clinical needs, image enhancement and staining can be achieved by customizing combination parameters to assist in more accurate judgment of lesion tissue properties in clinical practice. Button customization. The button customization function can customize the function settings of the endoscope handle buttons. The default button functions of the endoscope are 1 freeze, 2 iris, 3 CNH, 4 pick/rec. Click the button customization and enter the settings page. For example, if we set button 1 to iris, button 2 to zoom, button 3 to contrast, and button 4 to AGC, then we can click the corresponding button to achieve the matching function. Press button 1 for iris, metering mode. Press button 2 for zoom. Press button 3 for contrast. Press button 4 for AGC, graphic gain. IHB and SENH, structural enhancement, shortcut key functions. Click the IHB shortcut key on the right to activate the blood enhancement function, click the SENH shortcut key to activate the structural enhancement function, and the activated level corresponds to the preset level of blood enhancement and structural enhancement in the Advanced Image Adjustment settings. For example, in the Advanced Image Adjustment settings, we set IHB and structural enhancement to level 2 and return to the main page. Therefore, the IHB and structural enhancement activated by the shortcut key are level 2. Switch input, scope. If two endoscopes have been connected to the host, clicking the Switch Input button can switch the image display of the two endoscopes to each other. Clicking the Scope button can support dual endoscopes to display images on the same screen. This function supports the combination of soft and hard endoscopes. WLNBI. Click the WLNBI button to support the display of white light images and narrowband stained images on the same screen. The narrowband staining mode of this function is based on the preset mode of narrowband imaging in the Advanced Image Adjustment settings. For example, if we switch WLNBI to mode 2, then we will activate the WLNBI again, and the WLNBI will be in mode 2. This feature helps to better determine the morphology and properties of diseased tissue, and comparative images can be used as teaching materials. Freeze. Click the Freeze button, then click the Freeze button on the endoscope handle. The image on the right will freeze and record the observation target. The image on the left is a real-time dynamic image that can be further observed for better comparison of the examination area. Image shape switching function. Click the Settings button in the bottom left corner, then click the System button, select Image Shape, and you can choose circular, rounded, octagonal, or square image shapes. This function allows users to modify the image shape according to their preferences. Introduction to the composition, installation, and functions of EGGP13 series and ECGP13 series products. Main components of EGGP13 series products: endoscope, suction button, air/water valve, biopsy bonnet, portable air pressure detector, waterproof cap, injection tube, suction cleaning adapter, AW channel cleaning adapter, channel plug, channel opening cleaning brush, channel cleaning brush, auxiliary water tube. The composition of ECGP13 series products is the same as that of EGGP13 series products. The structural components of the operating part include distal end, bending section, insertion tube sleeve, instrument channel port, air/water cylinder, suction cylinder, button, up/down angulation control knob, up/down angulation lock, left/right angulation control knob, left/right angulation lock, and universal cable. The components of the light source connector include light pipe, air/water supply connector, suction connector, electrical connector, auxiliary water inlet, and auxiliary water inlet cap. The structural difference between the ECGP13 series and EGGP13 series operating parts is that the ECGP13 series handle end contains an insertion tube flexibility adjustment ring, while the other structural components are the same. Installation of EGGP13 series operation accessories. Install the biopsy bonnet, align and press it tightly to fasten it. Install the air/water valve, align and insert them tightly. Install the suction button, align it with the slot, and insert it tightly. The composition of ECGP13 series products is the same as that of EGGP13 series products. Place the host in the corresponding location. Equipment operation function demonstration. Activate the air pump function. Block the air vent of the air/water valve with your fingers and send air to the lens. You can send water to the lens by pressing the air/water valve. Attraction function demonstration. connect the negative pressure suction device, and then press the suction button to perform negative pressure suction. Demonstration of the water jet. Take out the auxiliary water tube, connect one end to the auxiliary water inlet and the other end to the connecting pipe of the auxiliary water supply device, turn on the auxiliary water supply device, and perform the water jet operation. The above operations are the same for ECGP-13 series and EGGP-13 series products. Bending function demonstration. Rotate the up/down angulation control knob counterclockwise or clockwise to control the bending angle of the bending section. Up/down angulation lock. Move upwards in the opposite direction of the arrow to lock the bending angle, and support resistance adjustment. Move downwards in the direction of the arrow to unlock. Rotate the left/right angulation control knob counterclockwise or clockwise to control the left and right angle bending of the bending section. Left/right angulation lock. Rotate counterclockwise to the card position to lock the bending angle, and support resistance adjustment. Rotate clockwise to unlock. ECGP-13 series flexibility adjustment ring function. The softness and hardness of the insertion tube can be adjusted in 1 to 3 levels, which can meet the clinical needs of entering different parts of the intestine. The HP-1315 imaging system and endoscopic installation operation have been introduced. Thank you for watching.